Alright, so going out. It's like almost 9. I guess it's gonna rain. Hopefully not anytime soon. Last time I went out, this happened. So, things you need to know if you're moving to Philippines. Alright, now we're back. So, let's continue our conversation. So, one of the things that you have to be careful here, not careful, you cannot be careful about unpredictable weather, but you have to be aware that this does happen. Yeah, unpredictable weather. The second thing you're gonna see in a minute, which is the traffic. I'm learning to enjoy the traffic here in Philippines. Fun to ride and everything. I do miss riding like I used to in Brazil, which was like this. That's clearly impossible here, as you can see that right in front of me at this very moment. But yeah, as long as you are slow in traffic, it's pretty safe. The moment that you start to run, this may happen. Whoa! So the best way to deal with traffic here, because I'm pretty sure that is different on the countries of most people that move to Philippines, is just take it slow in the beginning and then become part of the traffic. You have to ride like people who ride. You have to drive like they drive, because this makes your movements predictable. When you're not doing like them, when you're doing your own way, that becomes unpredictable. And now you're gonna have a problem. You're not gonna have a problem because you're gonna be expecting them to do something different, but they will expect you to do something different also. So, nope. So, as you can see here, pretty intense. Wow, so much smoke. Yeah, which is number 3, smoke. Man, the vehicles here smoke. There's so many of those old jeepneys, they're all diesel. Every time that I go home and I come back, it's likely that I cannot reuse the shirt. It smells like diesel smoke. So, yeah, another thing that you have to be aware of. I mean, I'm in Manila, right? So things here are a little bit more dense here, but I'm not sure how it is on the provinces. I'm pretty sure that's not the same. Also, when you go to, let's say, other islands, right? So I'm in Manila, but a lot of people that moves here, they go to other islands. I forgot the name, but yes. So I don't know how is the traffic there, but I assume that at some point it will be the same. So unpredictable weather. The second thing is the traffic. The third thing, the second thing is the crazy traffic. The third thing is the smoke everywhere. And number 4, people are extra friendly. Everybody that I talked to, everybody that I met. The other day, when it was raining, I parked my motorcycle. I had to park my motorcycle. It was raining, and there was 2 guards, and they were talking to me about motorcycles and stuff. Everywhere that I go, they ask about this bike. Kids ask about this bike. Wow, but this happens. See, this is not safe for anyone. But anyway, people are super friendly, and this is a very positive point. If you're just thinking about no, just living your life, mind your own business, it's pretty good to have friendly people around. So your life won't be a bother. Number 5, people always say that everything is slow here in Philippines. Like people, like when you go to services and everything, people are very slow. Blah blah blah. that has not been my experience. I have to do the registration of this bike, and it was fine. It was pretty fast, I would say. I have to renew my visa, renew my stay, and things like that. Everything always run within the expected. So when I needed to install the Fuel X Lite on this bike, also I just scheduled the time. Everything was on point. When I need to do maintenance on the bike, I went to what was the name? Reborn Motorcycles. Everything within expected. They took my motorcycle 1 hour. They did they checked everything on the bike. They changed the brake fluid, front and rear, oil, and they verified other things in the bike. Everything was fine in the bike. But yeah, I never had that type of problem. So I don't know, like maybe other people had a different experience, but the experiences that I've had, everything always went very well. Oh, I was parked there the other day, across the street. It started raining when I was right at this point, so I just crossed and parked. So yeah, so far, these are the things that I can tell you about my experience living in Philippines. Oh, okay. Let me add one more to the list. People drive unnecessarily slow, and this is something that I have noticed in many occasions. So one of the occasions was a truck driver. He was extremely slow on the service road, holding a line behind him. And when I drove by him, he was on his phone. That's why he was so slow. So a lot of people here go slow because they're on their phones and they don't care about holding anybody back. Sometimes there was also a great line. The person in the front wasn't on the phone, but the person in the front was just going slower than it was necessary, slower than it was possible to be. And I don't understand that type of behavior, because this is something that impacts everybody else's life. You make someone a little more angry in traffic. This have a lot of. So I don't understand. If someone can explain me on the comments, why do people drive unnecessarily slow? Like, for example, there's a car in the front there, right? The car is pretty slow and he's holding a car behind, and then he's holding this car, and then he's holding this bike, and then he's holding my bike, and then I'm holding a lot of people behind us. And there's literally nobody in front of him. But still, he just goes slow. That doesn't make sense, because driving slow can actually cause more accidents than speeding. So it's just ununderstandable. See the car right ahead, the white one? See how slow that is? There is always one car in front, slow. See, they're slow for no reason at all. And see, I'm gonna have to turn here. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. But yeah, unnecessarily slow, like I said.